Me, F29, and my STBH, M33, are getting married soon. Wedding planning has so far been going alright except for few things he and I argued about, like the venue and flower girl. Now we've been arguing about my wedding dress. This might sound cliché, but ever since I was young I dreamed of having my own beautiful wedding dress. I can afford it, but my STBH thinks it's not okay to waste a couple of thousands on a dress I'm only going to wear once. Yes, he might have a point there, but for one, this is typical price for wedding dresses. And two, because it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, then why not make sure it's special? STBH still wasn't convinced, and suggested I rent a dress instead of buying one. He started saying that I'm being irresponsible with money and brought up how much money I've already put aside to rent a face. He means makeup, and wear fake hair. He means extension. But I have this vision of what I want to look like, sort of speak, on my wedding, and I think that it's my right as a bride. I went ahead and purchased the dress, but a day later I found out that it was missing from my closet. I freaked out, but he told me he returned it and got the money back. I was shocked. I asked him why he did that, and he said he thought the dress was ridiculously expensive and that was wasting money, and again suggested I go rent one. I blew up and went off on him, which I've never done before. He literally took few steps back and told me to calm down. I said he had no right, I'm the one paying for the damn dress. He got upset and said that I'm paying for it myself, in marriage, and that my attitude is setting the tone for what type of dynamic we'll have in our marriage. He kept on about how I must expect him to pay for everything while I keep my money, or spend it irresponsibly, but I never tell him how to spend his money. I responded that he gets zero say in how I spend my money whatsoever. He told me that I should grow the F up and stop with the dream wedding dress cliché, then stormed off to call his mom, who chewed me out, saying she won't let me ruin her son's financial stability with how I deal with money generally. She too urged me to rent a dress or buy cheaper one, way cheaper than the one I picked, and move on, but I declined. ETA for repeated questions. Yes, he still has the money and said he'll give it back once we agree to a solution. Next story. My dad has been annoying the hell out of me with this stupid shit for years. He acts like a fucking teenager. I swear sometimes I feel like I'm more mature than him. My mom's yelled at him a few times too, because he also does it to her. He really doesn't know how pranks work or when to stop. It used to be dumb annoying stuff like giant fake spiders, roaches in the fridge or around the house, hiding in the shower to scare one of us. But honestly, he taking it too far. Some examples he's done to me for way over a year. Taking all clothes from my drawer and hiding it all over the house so I can't find it in the morning. Has done it 4 times. Putting whipped cream all the way inside my shoes so I can't until after I put them on. I'm lactose intolerant, so one time he switched my almond milk out before I used it to make pancakes. It had me with mad runs all day. My dad apologized for that one, but the whole family was mad at him for a few weeks, so he stopped with the pranks. It's not like if we don't talk about it. He says we'll laugh about it in the future, but really I don't see that happening, and told him there are other ways to make memories than pissing everyone off. A million times I told him to stop, because all it's doing is making me not want to be around him. All this week I've had job interviews lined up, since I'll be able to start working full-time after I graduate in a couple weeks. I even bought a whole suit and tie to look more professional. Before I was leaving, he asked me to help him take groceries out of the car cause he had to go to the bathroom. Instead, he dropped a water balloon on me from the window when I was coming back in. For the first time I was ready to cuss him out. That's how mad it got me. It made me more pissed because he was laughing, recording it on his phone, telling me not to get too mad and I can use one of his shirts for my interview. It wasn't even that though. This was my own nice suit I bought with my own money. The interview was gonna be soon. But I didn't cuss, just told him this is why he's not gonna hear from me after I move in a couple weeks, and just think about that. He told me to stop being dramatic, but I still kept going. Just so he doesn't wonder why I don't like him anymore. This is why, so he better be ready to get blocked after I'm gone. His reaction made me feel good because he was very serious. He didn't even tell me anything when I left or after when I came back. Ever since he's been serious though. He's not even talking when we have breakfast, doesn't smile, and I don't talk to him either. My mom says that seriously hurt his feelings and I shouldn't say stuff like that when that's just his way of trying to have fun with us. But I'm not seeing how telling him what's gonna happen is wrong. I'm fed up. Does it make me an asshole for hurting his feelings in that way though?